The build-up to Resident Evil 7 has been poles apart from its numbered predecessor. Capcom showed so much of the raucous Resident Evil 6 that those picking it up on launch day had very few surprises left to discover. But the publisher's closeted approach to the brand new Biohazard has left many would-be buyers with questions that have thus far gone unanswered. Hey everyone, I'm Sammy from Push Square, and I'm going to clean up any confusion that you may have regarding Capcom's forthcoming survival horror. Let's start with the most obvious question: is Resident Evil 7 played entirely from a first-person perspective? And the answer is yes. This is obviously a huge departure from previous Resident Evil games, which have historically either adopted fixed camera perspectives or over-the-shoulder viewpoints. Capcom says that the reason that it's gone first-person is because it wants to put you inside the shaking shoes of protagonist Ethan Winters. Now, a modder did edit the game to make it run in third-person, but don't expect this to be an option in the main game. It's a first-person experience. Don't worry if you haven't bought a PlayStation VR headset yet, because you can play the entirety of Resident Evil 7 on a standard television. The title's first trailer at Sony's E3 2016 press conference may have caused some confusion in this regard, but you absolutely don't need virtual reality to experience the game. That said, if you do happen to have one of the futuristic face masks, you can choose to play every second of the campaign with it strapped to your face, which is a nice touch. Titles like Gran Turismo Sport and Ace Combat 7 have opted to create standalone VR modes, so kudos to Capcom for going all the way. The main antagonists in Resident Evil 7 are a family of psychos named the Bakers. Without revealing too much, each family member introduces a different challenge, and you'll need your wits about you if you hope to get past them all. However, there are other enemies in the game in the form of the Moulded. Resident Evil's obviously been a little more creative with the infected in recent times. I mean, the Ganados from RE4 and the Magini from RE5 spring to mind. And these tarbrush baddies are no different. They're incredibly dangerous and will soak up your limited ammunition if you're not careful. Recent Resident Evil games have all leaned on co-op modes, but Resident Evil 7 is a single-player experience through and through. Whether there'll be an unlockable mercenaries mode remains to be seen, but the core campaign is designed to be played solo. Resident Evil 7 takes inspiration from a number of different sources, but it's most like a modern interpretation of the original Resident Evil. Throughout the campaign, you'll find yourself exploring a partially deserted Louisiana mansion, scavenging for resources and solving simple puzzles. However, it does pull ideas from a number of different other survival horror sources, including the likes of Outlast, PT, and even Alien Isolation. So how about that then? Does this answer any questions that you had about Resident Evil 7? Has it put to bed any concerns you may have about the game? Drop any lingering queries in the comments section, and remember to stay tuned to the channel for our full review in the coming days. Thanks for watching.